So, just I was talking to Braden, and he said that a lot of his recovery happens with just relaxation, and he said he watches a lot of basketball.
Yeah.
So I guess how much basketball is a lot of basketball for you guys?
I mean, a lot of people might think that we're around basketball a lot, but Braden's someone that he's up there at the top in terms of people that watch basketball and are around it. Whether he's playing 2K after games or there'd be times when we lived together that he'd leave the apartment and his door would be open and he'd just have YouTube highlights with basketball on. He wouldn't even turn his TV off. So I'd be in there just walking in the kitchen listening to basketball highlights and stuff. So in terms of how much basketball is a lot for him, it's 24/7.
Wow. Does he watch any other sports?
I think like when they're on, like obviously I'd assume he watched the Super Bowl and stuff. He used to play Madden and stuff, and he would watch football, and he's a Lamar Jackson fan, so whenever he's playing, I'm sure he'd watch. So here and there he'll watch other sports, but mainly it's just basketball.
It's mostly a casual thing with football then.
Yeah.
When he plays 2K, like what's he do? What's he do on there? Does he have a My Player? Did he make his own?
Yeah, he
Braden
plays
Smith?
Spark with a bunch of guys too, and he's competitive. I mean, there would be times where I could hear him screaming in the apartment, and he hates losing, and obviously you can tell, video game does the same thing in real life. He hates it both ways. So.
Yeah, that's great. And when he watches basketball, like I know he watches like some guys in the NBA. I know that that's been some influence with his shot, his fadeaway he's developed.
Yeah.
But is he watching like a fan? I would assume not. I assume he's a little bit more analytical.
Yeah, I think it's probably both. I mean, I think he watches just because obviously it's fun to watch good basketball,
right?
And good basketball players. So I'd assume it's probably that, and taking stuff from their game and seeing if he can implement it into his.
When you guys watch a game together, is he like pointing stuff out, like saying stuff?
Not really that much. I think he just kind of watches it and enjoys it. He's a big Shea fan.
Yeah.
He loves Steph, so anytime that those guys can do something, obviously he'll kind of point out a good move that they do or something like that. But it's not really too much in terms of like analyzing the game,
right,
if we watch it together.
Yeah, film sessions for that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just his natural recovery, I guess. How good is that? Because that's pretty much what he said he puts it down to with him playing 40 minutes a night, not really slowing down. It's just like he relaxes, natural recovery takes care of it. Does it amaze you sometimes?
Yeah, it does. I mean, everyone's body's different. People can kind of, function off of different things. Some people can eat awful before a game or eat stuff that's not, what most people would think a typical athlete eats before a game, and some people have to eat the cleanest diet, and they still struggle with feeling energized during the season. But with him, I mean, his recovery process is I haven't been around a lot of people that can just play 40 minutes a night and then he just relaxes, and that's really all he does. And his body, obviously it's not perfect to go in the middle of the season just because of how much he's playing and how banged up he gets. But his recovery process seems pretty simple, and so far it's been pretty effective since he's been here.
Has he ever wowed you with like being able to go under 100% and not apparently be phased?
Yeah, I mean, just his ability to play 40 minutes a night, it's incredible. I remember when we were in San Diego, I played 36 minutes the first game and then 34 the next game, and I feel like I was ready to go, but I feel like that was something for me that was new to me. He does it every single night, and so it's truly incredible. We play 40 minutes every single night, and he doesn't think anything of it.
Right. I also heard that you guys had a mini hoop. Is that right?
Yeah, he has one in his apartment. Yeah.
And he's still, I heard he practices on that a little bit. You guys would have dunk contests on that?
Well, I think that's him and his roommates now.
Yeah.
He didn't have one when I lived with him, but
okay.
I went over to his apartment, and they kind of have like a little full court through the hallway that they
really
just shoot hoops on and stuff. And I've heard that they shoot quite a bit and dunk on that. So.
You never got to witness a Zach Heide dunk on a mini hoop?
Zach Heide dunk? No, I haven't. I haven't gotten to witness that yet.
Okay, I wonder how that would work.
Yeah, it's probably pretty cool. So.
Yeah.